Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about sensory marketing. So at first we need to know what is sensory marketing, and here I found a really good definition from the American Association of Marketing, and it says that it's a type of experimental marketing that aims to seduce the consumer by using senses in order to influence their feelings and their behaviors. So, according to this definition, we have that brands tend to influence consumers' minds in order for them to repurchase and to continue visiting the brand. Here we have the responses of customers. So, at first, we have that it can be a cognitive response. A cognitive response it's related with the thoughts that we have from a brand according what they want to show to us and according to the advertisements and everything they share to the consumers. Also, we have a behavioral response that it's related with a good behavior or a bad behavior. A good behavior can be if I recommend the brand to my family, to my friends. Also, if I start following the brand on Instagram or Facebook or in a general social media. And a bad behavior can be when I don't repurchase anymore in the brand because I really don't like it and I don't recommend it to my family or friends because I already had a bad experience. And finally, we have an emotional response that it's mainly related with what we feel. So if we feel sad, if we feel happy, if we feel real emotion when we visit that brand. So it's like what the company offers to us in order to have those feelings. Then we have a 4-step sensory marketing process that these steps are mainly used for companies. So these are the steps that companies use to influence the consumer. The first step is positioning their brand in the consumer's minds in order to the consumer to differentiate the brand from the others. The second step that we have is that the company designs the right sensory identity elements according to what they want to show to us, the consumer. So in this step, what they do is that they chose, for example, if they want to use a smell strategy or a touch strategy or a taste strategy according to the general concept of the brand. Then we have the third step, that is that they test the sensory elements on a target audience, mainly by a focus group. So they chose a certain group of people and they evaluate those elements with those people in order for them to get a reaction if they like them or not. And the fourth step is testing the results in the actual market conditions. So they take those elements to market conditions and then they evaluate if those are the right elements or not. Then we have why using sensory marketing, why companies use sensory marketing. So at first it's because they want assured customer loyalty. They want that consumers start to repurchase in the brands, and also because they want to assure a competitive advantage among other brands that can be related to the industry of a certain brand. Also, we have 2 factors that are really important, that are perception and recognition. Perception is the feeling we have according to the surroundings. We get those feelings by the 5 senses we have. So that's the way companies influence the consumers, by using those strategies of using senses. And also recognition, that it's related with competitive advantage, what I already said, that they want to be recognized among others. Finally, I wrote two examples. I found many examples, but I think that these ones are like the better ones. So the first one is the Dunkin' Donuts campaign in South Korea, that they proposed that when a company jingle played on municipal buses, an atomizer released a coffee aroma. So what allowed the campaign was that it increased the visits to Dunkin' Donuts outlets near bus stops by 16% and sales at those outlets by 29%. So here we can see that the brand, what they did was using a smell strategy. Although Dunkin' Donuts it's a food company, they use also a smell strategy to engage the customers. And here we have the other example that is of IKEA, from that is a company that sells furniture, and they in Norway perform a touch strategy. The aim was to create a touch experience of IKEA's bed at the same time as the actual features of the bed were experienced during a night sleep. So what they did was that they invited the consumers to go to the stores and to stay a free night in their beds in order to have like a touch experience, and also they gave the possibility to the customers to show between a basic dormitory, a familiarity room, or a marriage chamber. So here what they used was a really good touch strategy in order to engage consumer and in order for them to repurchase in the brand. Thank you.